Live with Aaron and Kelly. It is a party here at NBC News Radio, KCAA Radio.com.
And Mikasa Broadcasting. This is very appropriate for Mikasa.
I love it. You should see the people that are partying right now. Yes, I see you there, Paul. Yes, Mia.
They're dancing with us.
We've got a lot of people in studio, and we've got a lot of people listening in, and we have the very beautiful Susie Garcia with us today. How are you, Susie?
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Great. Now, Susie, we have a lot to talk about, but before we start talking about that, Aaron, we got to do the week wrap-up, and we got to talk about some news. How was your week this week?
My week was great. I have to admit, I had like one of those, where you bend down and all of a sudden, your back kind of goes out. I am too young to be having that happen.
I would agree, Aaron. You're way too young for that.
I know. But it was a long time injury from way back. But I'm good now, so I'm ready to go. So I'm ready to do a little bit of salsa.
Yeah. Okay. So before you guys, for those tuning in online, before this show ends, that's right. Aaron is going to be doing a little bit of dancing. Isn't that right, Aaron? You're going to be doing a little bit of dancing. You just said that you were, so come on.
I didn't mean today, but
yes,
okay.
He is. Okay, so Aaron, my week was great.
Oh, yes. How was your week?
My week was great, but speaking of back problems, I had to, I was running a little bit late for the show because I'm dealing with my car situation.
Is that what it is?
And they claimed liability, and now, get this, they're saying that 15% is my fault. How can 15% be your fault? 15%
I've never
my
heard
fault?
of that.
I know. Neither has my rental car. No one has heard of it.
Wait,
Everyone's
whoa. Is this your insurance company saying that?
No. I'm not going to go into the details of it.
Please do.
No, I'm not going to go into the
She's
details of it, Aaron. But all I'm saying is it's just so crazy how they claimed liability and then all of a sudden now they're saying 15%. I just want to know, has that ever happened to anybody?
It's called a deductible.
No, it's not. It's not. They're saying that 15% of an accident is my fault.
That doesn't sound right, people.
Crazy. I know.
We want you to tune in and chime in. Get your lawyers and attorneys to help out live with Aaron and Kelly. Because if you want to see your show consistently, we can't have 15% of it be your fault. Although I'm going to be like that. I'm going to be like, I'm so sorry, but it was 15% your fault.
Can you imagine going through life just saying, like, 5% of this conversation is your fault? Like
that wouldn't go over very well.
I mean, like, I don't understand that. So anyways, so moving on to want to give some shout outs this week.
Yes.
Big shout out to Cynthia Hardy. I asked last week.
Cynthia, I know Cynthia.
Yes, she watches our show, and I asked what were good non-for-profit organizations that we could team up with my company, Step It Up. We were looking for non-for-profit organizations. And she hit me up and she told me about a couple. Northwood Gratitude and Honor Memorial. That's northwoodmemorial.com. Basically, it's for families of people who had possibly fathers, possibly husbands fighting over in Iraq and in Afghanistan. And then also one for the Navy, which is Remembering the Brave. So I just want to give a shout out to Cynthia Hardy for letting me know about those great non-for-profit organizations.
Awesome.
And thanks for tuning in. Also want to give a huge shout out to Spotlight LA. They're an entertainment company. They are doing big things in LA right now. Like, they are premier for party goers. I'm telling you, Spotlight LA. If you guys are looking for a DJ, an MC, lighting, all that kind of stuff, they do it all, and they have been rocking. And it's just been crazy what's going on with them. So huge shout out to them as well. Also, I know I mentioned the accident. I have to give a huge shout out to Onique over at Hertz, who has been amazing dealing with this whole situation. I'm going to actually text you right now, Onique, and just thank you one more time. So, Aaron, do you have any shout outs or anything like that?
I do, actually.
Yes,
I do.
do.
I'm looking at her. She's going to text on, but you know what? Yes, let's do that. I actually went to Macy's. I'm going to throw it out there.
Yeah.
And
I already know where we're going with this.
And I had a guy and a girl that worked at Macy's. They work at Macy's in Montebello. To you two, they dressed me up.
And Aaron, can you stand up, please? And I think
I didn't say from waist down.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, okay, let's
all the upper. It's all Macy's.
Let's ask Susie. Susie, what do you think?
What do you think?
Let's see. Very, very, very modern. I like it.
Shoot, that's never good.
Why?
Modern.
Why?
Okay, wait.
With the vest.
Okay, so that's quite.
Okay, so I'm glad she brought up the vest situation.
Because Kelly and I go back and forth on this. I like vests.
Or is that retro?
I don't.
It's the conductor look.
Well, I will just say this. Okay, Aaron is. Well, let's put the question out there, Aaron. What's the question of the week?
The question of the week is: should I wear a vest or not? What do you? Okay, granted, this is my first vest from there, and it's actually two sizes larger than what I am. So, but
Why did you get a
it was
two
the only one
sizes-
that they had. But they're ordering the other one for
See.
me. They're ordering, and that's the cool thing for those of you shopping. Go get it, wear it, and then get an exchange. They'll ship it to you for free, and then you can change it back. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah. Well, I thought it was. You said go young.
Okay, so again, all those
You said
people
go young.
tuning in,
You
all
said go
those,
young.
all I said was no. This is what I said. I said, Aaron, if you're gonna go shopping and you're gonna invest in some new clothing, and he was sending me pictures, mind you, from Macy's.
She didn't like any of it.
I said, don't you already have a vest? He said yes. And I said, why would
not
you
like
buy?
this.
Hold on. I said, why would you invest in new clothing and new stuff and
'Cause
get
it's
something
not
that
like
looks the
this.
same? Am I right? Like,
but
I
it
mean,
doesn't look the
ladies, if
same.
we have a really great pair of nude heels and we're trying to update our
just
look,
said nude, people.
then should we go?
That's all I
we should
heard.
go get like a
That's all I
color or
heard. I stopped at
black or
nude.
something. If we're
He-
trying to
He's
update
trying
it.
to be invested in the show.
But it's just so funny. It's just so funny because he was going for
Very good,
something new.
invested.
He was going for something new, and he sent me 5
you know
pictures
what?
of a vest.
Well, this just.
I
this
thought,
by
oh
the
my
shirt.
God, Aaron,
Okay.
don't you already have like 8 vests? Don't you have like, come on, right, Mia? Seriously.
All right,
but,
all right,
but Aaron,
all right.
you look nice. You do look nice.
I got
and
the nice and the modern. So
but
let's
make sure you guys tune in and make sure you guys
help me out. Get a style.
go to
We need
Twitter
stylists.
and Facebook, Kelly V. Dolan or Aaron M. Sanchez, and tweet us or send us pictures of what you think might look good on Aaron.
There you go.
How
I could
about
take that. All right.
Okay.
all right, let's
we
do
might
that.
even create an event. What should Aaron wear?
We could create an online live event. You could go shopping with me and tell me yes, no, maybe so. Okay. All right.
Okay, enough about the diva sitting to my left. How about the real diva sitting to my right? How are you, Susie?
I'm great, thank you.
How was your week this week?
My week was great. You know, I went to the Encuentro de Guadalajara for all the mariachis.
Oh, cool.
So I was in Mexico this week.
No way.
Yes.
Guadalajara. You know our family's from Guadalajara.
Really?
Yes.
And it was
Oh
the
my
most
gosh.
amazing thing. It's so great to see culture celebrated in such a beautiful city, La Cuna de Mariachi, right? Where mariachi was born. And just amazing. All the people who came out. We were at something called the Gala Magna. I couldn't see to the end of the crowds because that many people come out to the
Oh
center
my
to
gosh.
celebrate this wonderful music and their culture and Viva Mexico. I mean, it just seems, you feel it. You feel
I
the
want to go
energy.
next time.
You should. It's at the
Seriously.
end. It's the end of August, the first week of September.
You got to get your passport.
I
Yes.
have one. I have
Oh,
one.
okay.
But aside from that,
Because
what
we
do you-
ask about passports like Arizona does. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Lord.
We
Oh,
see you. We're like, oh wait.
We're opening
papers.
a whole new
Papers.
topic right here.
I'm just kidding.
So you know, and the other wonderful thing about Guadalajara is tequila.
Whoa.
So you know, you're enjoying the music and you're doing the other thing that makes us all happy, which is to drink lots of tequila.
That always makes me
Drinking
happy.
and music.
Now you have an awesome event. We're going to talk more about this event. What's it called? A tribute to?
Naticano and Los Camperos. So Los Camperos were also in Guadalajara with me last weekend, and you know, this is going to be at the Ford Theater. It's called Viva la Tradición. So that's really what the spirit of the show is a man, Naticano, who has spent over 50 years here in Los Angeles with bringing mariachi music, changing the way we look at mariachi music, the way
Wow.
we enjoy it, and we want to celebrate that and also celebrate the culture to live on. So Viva la Tradición.
Very cool.
Well, I'm glad you're here because we want that perspective. Alma Awards are coming up for
Yes.
us.
There you
We're
go.
going to be
Very
attending.
excited.
We're going to be covering it as well for those of you that want to tune in. Facebook.com, Aaron M. Sanchez, or Kelly V. Dolan, both Twitter and Facebook.
That's right. And there's some films being nominated, and we're kind of excited about it this year because we actually
Yeah.
got to go see the premiere in Los Angeles for Greater Glory. That's one of the films.
What did you think of that?
I thought it was really good. I thought the performances were great, and I just, again, the fact that it was based on a true story, and the fact that they went through all that they went through for their faith, I mean, just really makes you think about how blessed we are to live in a society where we can worship and be free who we, you know,
What we choose to believe.
what we choose to believe. I mean, my God, the things that they went through were unbelievable and how strong they were to fight it. Anybody who hasn't seen For Greater Glory, it's a beautiful story based on true events.
And we did interview the producer of For Greater Glory. Did you happen to have
I didn't get
no?
to see it, but I'm going. It's,
DVD, get
yeah,
it.
it
For
definitely-
Greater Glory. Yeah, and for those of you that are into history, I think this happened in the 1920s, I want to say, or
From
1930s.
1926 to 1929. And when we were at the screening, I told Kelly about our uncle,
Yeah.
Father Sedano, El Cura Sedano, who was one of the martyrs. And he's hopefully up for canonization soon.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was really amazing to actually be at that premiere in Los Angeles. It was very special because the actors did come out for it, the producers were there, and some of the nuns and priests of nearby churches were there as well. Because obviously, if people didn't stand up for things back then these people now today wouldn't have the faith that they have now. They wouldn't be able to worship the way that they want to. So I just think it was a really great turnout. But we need to talk about the other films being nominated as well.
There's The Way, Puss in Boots, Act of Valor, and one of ours, which again I still need to see.
One of ours.
One of our. Well, I call
We
it
were
one
in
of
it?
ours. Yes, because we interviewed the producer
just
of
kidding.
Girl in Progress,
Uh-huh.
and Girl in Progress with Eva Mendes. It's one of her. She's a good actress as it is, or a great actress, but seeing her in this type of, a mother-daughter thing, go check it out. Girl in Progress, very interesting.
Very
I wanna
cool.
see
And
it.
is there a website where they can go see the other nominees?
Go
and
to
things?
almaawards.com.
Yes.
In fact, right now you can still vote depending on what time you see this. But go vote, and then you're going to see it on NBC pretty soon. So
That's right. And I know we got to go to commercial break soon,
Yes.
and then we're going to have some more fun with Susie. But real quick, we also have a
Good news giveaway.
That's right. September 29th, it's going down. It is Fashion Meets Yacht Party.
That's right.
So make sure you guys go to our Facebook and Twitter, Kelly V. Dolan, Aaron M. Sanchez. Those are separate, so find us both, and you can find out more about that. Do we have any more good news giveaways?
We do.
Business Expo, I believe, small business. Oh.
The Angels have given
Awesome.
us caps. KCAA they have given caps to Angel caps. In fact, we're going to give one to our special guest.
All
right.
So Susie,
Thank you
this
so
is
much.
for
I
you.
am the biggest baseball
Are you
fan.
are you
Are you?
Angels?
in town.
Do you like
Well,
Angels?
I like
Oh,
Angels.
she said well.
Okay.
Well,
I
you
like-
know, I like the Angels, but of course I'm a Dodgers
You're a
fan.
Dodger.
All right,
I
good.
love those Dodgers. But I lived in Fullerton for a long time, so
Okay.
it's partly
It's right
my,
next
my
door
OC
practically.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love the color red, my favorite.
Yes,
Good.
the hat looks great.
Viva
it
los
looks
Angels.
good.
I'm gonna put it on right now.
Viva la Angels. Viva la Angel.
Los Ángeles.
Whoa, you rock
Girl,
it.
you look hot mama in that hat.
Dang.
I
For
think
those
the
of you-
Angels need to tune into this and
Right?
maybe get her to do some spokes
I think I
modeling.
should go
Hello,
see this
mama.
Oh, no, you could do the
Angel
opening.
Stadium.
You
could,
look great in that hat.
You could do the opening with your, because you do violin, right?
I do violin.
Yeah, you could totally do the whole
Or sing the
violin.
national anthem. How about that?
There
oh
you
my
go.
God, that'd be awesome.
Okay, guys, so
Angels.
there
Putting
it
it
is,
out there.
Angels.
Angel Stadium.
We got to take a quick break, but when we come back, we've got more of Susie. We're going to learn more about her entire event and her background.
And Aaron's
how
gonna
it's
do a little
so
dancing
great.
as well.
I will
he's gonna-
disappear
You will.
before that, but don't you disappear. Stay right here. We'll be right back.
Sonrisa, siempre coqueta, con los muchachos siempre dando las vueltas. Y todos se preguntan de dónde viene y luego se preguntan por qué se va.
Viva, viva, viva la tradición mexicana, la tradición que es alegre cuando canta y
Destination Group's
cuando
exciting
baila.
yacht event in Newport Beach on September 29th. The Fashion Destination Group is thrilled to welcome Genlux Magazine as a media sponsor for their issue release. Party with the beautiful and talented Maria Menunos, host of Extra, as the event host. Don't miss out all of the hot fashion shows, live entertainment, and more celebrity guests. Plus, they're doing a mermaid model search. Would you be a mermaid?
I have
Kelly?
to No, I wouldn't. But I have to tell you, it is crazy here today at the radio station.
Yes.
We have, I got to let you guys know, there's a lot going on. We've got a lot of people here in studio and everyone's.
We have a surprise guest.
Yeah, we do have a surprise guest. So she or he will be on later on, but we're not going to say who it is. So I just want to let everybody know who's listening. There's a lot going on. And then also Aaron's getting a little excited about the mermaid. So that's why he's stumbling over his words.
I'm a mermaid model search. So they're going to pick 10 top finalists. Go to fashiondestinationgroup.com and we wish you all the best to the beautiful entries, and don't forget your tickets. So we'll see you there. And we're back live with Aaron and Kelly.
Welcome back. And now, without further delay, let's talk, Susie. I want to know, how did you get into all of this? You also play the violin, you sing. I mean, how did you get involved in this part of the entertainment?
Well, as a young girl, I didn't speak Spanish when I was younger, but my parents and my grandparents listened to a lot of music, and that included mariachi music. My parents were avid mariachi fans. About 12 years old, I played the violin as a little girl, and I was taking lessons, 6 years old. And about 12, my mom said, "Don't you want to be a mariachi? Don't you want to play for your grandmother's wedding anniversary? You could play the mariachis. That would be such a great gift." And I thought, yes, I would do anything for my grandparents. I love them so much. And so I said yes. I learned some songs, and it me picó, la música, it got me, and it started to inspire me. It inspired me to learn Spanish. It was something.
So you didn't know Spanish?
I didn't speak Spanish.
At what age?
I went to UCLA, go
Okay.
Bruins, and I decided there that, I took Spanish in high school, and I was a mariachi, had been learning the music, so I was singing the music, like Linda Ronstadt, Selena, girls that grow up in the United States,
I
but
love
we
Linda
don't
Ronstadt.
speak Spanish because, it's hard to maintain the language, especially for our Chicano parents, who it was sort of something they, that the schools shied away from teaching.
Well, I wasn't taught any Spanish
And it's
myself.
hard, but it's in our households. It's out
Yes.
there all over. And so I really wanted to. I felt like something was missing. So when I was at UCLA, I went to Mexico. I lived there for 6 months. I went to La UNAM. I studied the literatura mexicana, hispanoamericana, and I just committed myself to learning more about my culture. Nobody told me to do it. It was just something I felt was really important to me.
And what a great language to have, especially when you go anywhere in the world practically,
Anywhere.
because Spanish is
Yes.
one of the top 3.
Absolutely. I've been into Europe. I've been, to very many places, and there's always somebody who can kind of understand Spanish,
Yes.
no matter what language they speak. So I think it was the best thing I ever did for myself, and just to immerse myself in a culture and really get to see all the places that I was singing about. Mariachi music is so focused in the different tierras, in Mexico, and it's so much, about the patria and where you're from. So getting to see all those different places was amazing, and just learning the language just really opened my eyes to so much more, and it just gave me so much pride. It's really what connects you. Language, I feel, is what connects us to our culture so much, and we forget.
Very true.
We forget.
Well, language and also music, though, too. I think sometimes music is even more powerful. Do you
It
know what I
is.
mean? Because some people don't even understand the language fully, but they feel.
They feel it, and
They feel whatever it is, the pain, the love, the happiness, the joy.
Absolutely. You said it right there. I mean, that's mariachi music,
Yeah.
right? You're happy, you're sad, you're drinking, you're lost. I mean, that's
Which will get you more sad.
Or more happy.
it's all the emotions that are presented in this particular genre of music, and it's just so beautiful and so happy, and it is just the real essence of Mexico, I think, and all the Latino culture that we have. So that's what inspired me. I mean, does that sound like something that's inspiring?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, right?
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
I just kept singing. I
I think I'm going to
playing.
play the violin now.
Yes, you should, or the
I
guitar,
know.
something.
The minute that he found out that you played violin, he's like, "Oh my God, she plays violin!" Like 2 days later, did you know she plays violin?
I did. I know. I
He
didn't
was
see that
like
at the beginning until I
freaking
saw your
out.
until I saw your
It was
profile.
so
Yes.
funny.
And I was like, "Oh my God! It's not just an event that you're throwing. I mean, you have such a beautiful background in this."
Thank you. Yeah, and I think that's what it is. I have a background, and I want the tradition to live on, because we need our kids to be part of our, to really take part in our culture. We need the parents that even don't speak Spanish to remind themselves about who they are, where they come from, and I think the way everybody can do that is to participate in theater and culture and events like Viva la Tradición, which is a presentation. And not only are we going to listen to lovely music, we're going to learn something about how mariachi came to be in the United States, in Los Angeles especially. We're going to tell a story about this man, Naticano, who is really the cultural icon and our cheerleader for the tradition.
If people want to get in touch with you, what's a website, or what are some websites if you can plug that? And then also if you have any upcoming events.
Okay, so the most the best thing you can do is come to the tribute to Naticano and Los Camperos at the Ford Theater, and it's coming up. And you can just go to www.colibrient.com. It's COLIBRI, colibrient.com, and you can visit esahuerita.com. That's easy to find.
And you have this tribute happening at the Ford Theater.
Ford Theater, September 15th at 8 p.m. We invite everybody to come out. There's going to be ballet folclórico, Pasión Mexicana. We're going to have the youth mariachi from San Fernando, the Mariachi Tesoro. The kids are so amazing. You can't believe what high quality music
I
comes out
love
of
seeing
these
the
little
kids
kids.
perform.
In fact, we're going to give 2 tickets away, right?
Absolutely.
We're gonna give a
It's
pair?
a good news
Giveaway. That's right.
Thank you.
We're going to give 2 tickets to some lucky winner out there. So we want you to
So this is what we want you to do. You're going to go to your Twitter. You're going to put in pound Aaron and Kelly. We want to get trending.
AARONANDKELLY. That's AARONANDKELLY. You can tell he's a cheerleader.
Yeah.
Like, I'm spelling it out and he's doing the cheerleading
I just
moves
feel
to
like
my
the
left.
speed
Am I right?
version of a cheerleader. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back,
We have
we've
a
got
special surprise guest in the house.
That's right. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.